Welcome to Trey's FEARy Corner!
What's up, dear mortals? Trey Xavier here. Welcome to episode 2 of Trey's FEARy Corner. We are here in the corner office, and today we're going to go over the topic that I wish somebody had told me when I was first starting out learning music. And this idea is going to hopefully take a lot of just the sheer blinding terror of the idea that there are just so many notes and so many things that you have to learn. And I want you to repeat after me when I say this, all right? There are only 12 notes. There are only 12 notes. There are only 12 notes. Good job. Did you feel some of the tension just drain out of your body when you said that? Did you just feel yourself relax? Oh, 12 notes? That's exactly the same number of donuts that I can eat in a sitting. You know, one box worth. Unless you go to those fancy old-timey donut shops that give you a baker's dozen. That's 13. That's the puke maker. Anyway, don't eat that many donuts. But seriously, 12 notes, that's like so much easier to handle than like looking at a guitar or a piano or a cello and just seeing like, whoa, so many things, so many dots and spaces to, what do I do? You know, there's only 12 notes and they just repeat over and over and over again in different places. Every song that you've probably ever heard is made up of combinations of just those 12 notes. And at any given moment, it's probably some combination of only 7 notes of the 12 notes. So that means at any given moment, there's a very strong likelihood that all you have to worry about is 7 notes. You can see the thing repeating, like, you know, you got the 2 black notes or keys and then the 3 black keys and then a bunch of white ones in between. And that whole pattern just repeats. Boop, boop. Guess what happens if you sit there and count each one of them? How many do you think there's gonna be? 75? Nope. 12. So easy. 12 pitches in different octaves, of course, but it's the same thing as you do in any other octave, just sounds higher or lower. So the sort of sciencey explanation behind that is that any given note, in order to go an octave up or down from there, you just have to double or halve the number of vibrations per second, which is hertz. So if you see on a tuner it says A440, that means that the tuner is using, for a reference pitch, 440 hertz equals the note A, and that's a particular A in a particular octave, I can't remember at the moment. But if you go to 880 hertz, that's also an A, just an octave higher. And if you go to 220, what do you know? Another A. Look at that. I mean, why do you think the guitar has something wonky happening at the 12th fret every time? It's double dots or some kind of a big honkin' inlay, right? That's because the whole guitar repeats itself when you get here. That's pretty easy to remember if you're a guitar player. I mean, obviously, if you, right? You hear that same note as the open string on the 12th fret. So let's review. How many notes are there? I'm going to go ahead and assume that you said 12, and I'm going to give you a thumbs up for a good job. So what I would like you to do right now is to find those 12 notes on your instrument. You don't have to figure out what the names are just yet. I just want you to figure out where there are one set of 12, where you go from one note, whatever that one is, to the next version of that note an octave higher. So if you're playing an F, find another F, okay? I want you to find on your instrument where the set of 12 repeats itself, okay? Because that's going to seriously cut down on the amount of real estate that you're dealing with. Your whole world is gonna just open up and simultaneously shrink, because then you won't have to be thinking of it as like this big scary thing, okay? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to give you one more today. One more. Just to give you something a little bit more concrete after all this kind of, out there ideas. So go ahead and first of all, please subscribe if you haven't already, because you're going to want to get all these updates in your inbox, right? And then, after I'm done talking here, you're going to get a little boop on the screen that's going to give you something to click on to go to the next video for your third video in the series. And I will see you on the other side. Now we're going to break it down even a little bit further to the next sort of level of organization for notes and music in general. And that's the idea or the concept of a scale or key.